Hi, welcome to another episode of MYD Global. I'm your host, Leanne Hackman-Carty. In this episode, I speak with Don Hallett. He's the founder of Wildfire Innovations Inc. When it comes to wildfires, there's not a ton of solutions to help prevent fire-burning buildings and trying to protect your property. Don has come up with a technology that's an elevated sprinkler system that actually has been very effective in helping municipalities and individual property owners protect their properties. So stay tuned and learn a little more about his technology and how it might be of value to you. Hi, Don. How are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome, Leanne. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, before we get started on our topic, can you just tell the viewers a little bit about yourself?
I'm Don Hallett, founder of Wildfire Innovations Incorporated, and I guess I'm an entrepreneur, a designer of fire loss prevention systems. We seek to work with government agencies and oil and gas corporations to help fight and defend against wildfires.
So tell me a little bit about this technology. I think you call it ERIS technology, ERIS technology. Can you explain what that is?
Yes, it's ERIS stands for, it's an acronym for Elevated Rain Induced Solution. And it is a new technology that's different from everything else that's being used for the past 60 years. And I guess it's a resourceful technology to combat wildfires from above the tree canopy.
So how exactly does it work?
Basically, it's just a sprinkler system that's water is pumped above the tree canopy that covers a much larger area than anything else on the planet right now. To give you an example, our largest unit has achieved a 1,400 meter diameter, and that was with a little effect of about a 5 kilometer side wind. But our humidity barrier would be much farther than that, probably close to a mile, maybe farther.
So does this machine, this unit that you have, is it on the ground or is it in the air?
Both. We have mobile and stationary applications that could be mounted to like buildings or trees. They could be stationary, mobile, temporary, permanent, installed into municipal systems that are already existing or new with full automation so that they can protect municipalities from the ravages of wildfire.
So it's a prevention tool, not a response tool, or is it both?
Yes, we do have some response tools. We're working on some more designs in the near future to address fires out in the wildland. But right now our focus is to save lives and protect infrastructures from wildfire devastation. We're a little early for the going out in the wildland, but like I say, our focus is to protect municipalities.
So a municipality would be your ideal customer, is that correct?
Yeah, that's where the majority of the lives are, but we do have smaller systems too. I just came back from Radium and Fernie the last couple of days, and I have some clients there with some beautiful log homes, and they're looking to protect even themselves from wildfire.
They would buy this unit and install it and maintain it? Like, how does that work?
Actually, we would install a portion of it, but we show them how it operates and how to maintain it. And if they ever have any issues, they can call us up. For as long as they have the product, we're going to be there for them. There are some risks involved because it's elevated, and that's where our people are trained to install this for them.
And so I'm just trying to get a handle on exactly how this works. So if I have a building that I want to protect, I have you come out and install this unit that's somewhere up in the trees, and does it spray water all the time, or how does it work?
Well, you can turn it on and off when you want. So yes, it sprays water. It's a sprinkler system. we have over 190 sizes to choose from. I think it's 196 or 198 now. So it depends on the client and how much coverage area they require, and what's their budget. So we basically have something that would fit for any client's budget. And basically it's when fires, there are ground systems that have been tested where they put these sprinkler systems on the roofs of their buildings, and they'll save their building, but everything around them still turns black. And then once the trees are actually burning, they give off poisonous gases after a period of time. And not only that, it's kind of an eyesore. So it's another reason I elevated it, was to keep their area green. And I mean, it works to water the lawn too, so you don't have to go out and move the sprinkler all the time unless you have underground, then you have a maid. But it just gives you a bigger coverage area, a bigger protection zone, because these embers do travel.
Well, and often you see when the media is covering a wildfire, you see people hosing their homes. And I guess this might be another solution if you could put that on and get coverage from above.
Yes, that kind of brings back memories and why I started doing what I'm doing as a child. I call it the blue suitcase summer. And I remember my mother, we had just came back from my grandparents' place on the weekend, and my dad was stationed up in northern Alberta. She had run into the room, I think it was a Saturday morning. I still remember the Hot Wheel that I had in my hand as a 10-year-old kid, and a younger brother who I shared a room with. He was, I believe, 6.5 at the time. She threw this blue suitcase down in front of us and said, "Donald, help your brother pack some clothes, go wait by the front door, don't go outside and play, we got to go." And I was coming back from a trip in the United States back in 2008, and I saw this helicopter dropping water on this fire, and it sort of gave me a flashback of watching a Western when some guy would run into the saloon and yell out, "The livery stable's on fire." Well, everybody rode their four-legged car back then, and so they all grabbed a bucket of water, and if they didn't get on the fire fast enough, it usually burnt down. And so they would try to save the animals if they could. And I found that the technologies hadn't changed much since then. And this is why I've come up with what I've come up with. So you can turn it on, turn it off when you need it the most, when it's most effective and resourceful.
So I will put a description in the video below about your website and how to get a hold of you. Is there anything else before we wrap up that you might have wanted to mention?
I guess if I could share a word to, I guess for like a position statement, for governments and oil and gas corporations who need human and property protection from wildfire, I think the ERIS is the only solution that provides scalable fire protection, even for ground fires. Unlike competitors that use ground and aerial-based methods, our technologies provide a new resourceful approach with unlimited coverage size for less cost, saving billions in expenditures.
Well, Don, thank you very much. Wishing you all the best with your company, and stay safe.
Thank you, Leanne, and best of luck. Enjoy the beautiful colors out there.